Hey guys, how you doing? I just want to talk to you really quick about one of the biggest mistakes that I actually see happen all the time, and I want to talk about how much that's costing you just by a very, very simple switch that you can make. And you might not believe me how often I see this, but it just gets lost sometimes in the mix when, life comes up or you just haven't done it or whatever. And it happened today with a client. I met with his mom, and really simple fix is you may have a whole bunch of money sitting there invested or not invested in cash, and it's in, an individual or non-registered or savings account or whatever. And all you need to do is move that money into your tax-free savings account and do something with it. I mean, right now, there's the opportunity to get, really good interest rates with GICs or high interest ETFs, or actually invest for the long term. And so I just wanted to show you like the power of this. Say you're a couple that does have a whole bunch of money. I know this isn't to everybody that has enough money to do this, but at its maximum benefit is what I'm going to show for a couple that hasn't been utilizing the TFSA properly. And let's suggest that they were going to invest into a high interest ETF that was going to pay 5%. And we'll also pretend that that 5% was going to last for the next 5 years. And then we're also going to assume that since they have some money, they're paying, say, 30% on, any interest income that their money might be making in this example, and just show the difference of 5 years. So on January 1st of, 2024, each person that was born at, or 18 after 2009 should have $95,000 worth of TFSA room. For a couple, now that's $190,000 worth of tax-free savings account room. And then each year we'll assume that that 7% or the 7,000 is going to just keep happening. Might go up to 7,500, but we'll pretend 7,000, and that there's enough money there to be just shuffled over into the TFSA. So in the very first year, if you had this in 5% that was in a completely taxable account, you're going to be left with $196,650 compared to $199,500. Just because you haven't put this money in a TFSA, that's costing you $2,850. And now over the course of 5 years, if you keep playing this out, because your rate of return is now only 3.5% after tax instead of 5%, which it can be because there's no tax, the difference just starts to get way bigger. So in the case of the tax-free savings account, you keep adding to it, it makes 5%. You're going to have $319,852 compared to $300,735. So just by not making this move, this is going to cost you over $19,000 and change. So certainly something really easy for anybody that has the room to do. Basically like, setting up an account and pressing a button, and now you have the exact same investments, but you're not paying any tax on them. And who wants to pay the CRA more than they have to when we have something like this? So if you haven't maxed out your TFSA and you have money in another account that isn't an RSP, move it into the TFSA 100% of the time. Simple as that. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys again soon. Cheers.